This video is about Gustav Mahler's Songs of a Wayfarer. I will explain the most important things about the work and the composer. Gustav Mahler was a passionate traveler. Born in Bohemia in 1860, his career as a conductor and composer took him to many cities in Europe. He worked in Vienna, Hamburg, and Budapest. These travels had a strong influence on his music. Mahler often felt like an outsider and incorporated this feeling into his works. The Songs of a Wayfarer were written between 1883 and 1885. Mahler wrote them during his time as a young conductor in Kassel. The songs were inspired by an unhappy love affair with Johanna Richter, a singer from Kassel. Mahler wrote the texts himself. The songs tell of love, pain, and nature. The cycle consists of 4 songs. Each song tells a story of its own, but together they form a unity. The first song is called When Mein Schatz Hochzeit macht, When My Sweetheart Gets Married. It is followed by Ging heut morgen übers Feld, I walked across the field this morning, then Ich hab ein glühendes Messer, I have a burning knife, and finally Die zwei blauen Augen von meinem Schatz, the 2 blue eyes of my sweetheart. The songs alternate between different moods and emotions. Mahler wrote the texts of the Songs of a Wayfarer himself. They tell the story of a young man who cannot find love and sets out into the world. Nature plays an important role in the poems. It is depicted as a source of comfort and as a mirror of the wayfarer's feelings. The texts are simple, but very expressive. Musically, the Songs of a Wayfarer are closely linked to nature. Mahler uses the orchestra to emphasize the moods of the texts. In the second song, Ging heut morgen übers Feld, for example, you can hear the birdsong in the woodwinds. The third song, Ich hab ein glühendes Messer, is dramatic and full of pain. Each song has its own timbre, which brings the texts to life. Mahler was a great lover of folk songs. This influence can be clearly heard in the Songs of a Wayfarer. The melodies are simple and catchy. They often recall folk tunes from Bohemia or Austria. The folk song character is particularly noticeable in the second song, Ging heut morgen übers Feld. Mahler combined this simplicity with his own complex orchestral accompaniment. The Songs of a Wayfarer were an important work for Mahler. They show his ability to translate personal feelings into music. The cycle was a kind of preliminary study for his later symphonies. Themes and motifs from the songs later reappear in his first symphony. For Mahler, the Songs of a Wayfarer were a first step towards his own unmistakable style. The Songs of a Wayfarer were first performed in Berlin in 1896. Mahler conducted the performance himself, and the response was mixed. Some critics praised the depth and originality of the music. Others found it too dark and difficult to understand. Today, the songs are considered a masterpiece and are regularly performed by many singers and orchestras. Gustav Mahler left behind a rich musical legacy. His songs and symphonies continue to shape classical music today. The Songs of a Wayfarer are among his most famous works. They combine the simplicity of folk songs with the depth of his emotions. Mahler himself once said, "The best in music is not in the notes." His music remains a moving legacy.